welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl, Air Woman Wellness, and more. Hope everybody's having a great evening. I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Hey Terry, Minister Terry, how you doing? Thank you for dropping some information in the chat for me. Georgia Girl Wellness and more. I'm in the process of creating a new Google Keep Note and updating your time banner, promotional banners, and viewer reminder banners. I must use Google Docs. Oh, okay then. I appreciate you for doing that. We're in a new month, and it's February. And in February, we have Black History Month. We have Valentine's Day. We also have Heart Month. February is Heart Awareness Month. Today, I just want to share some information about Black History Month. You know, I was reading where I don't know if people in the White House or certain agencies want to cancel Black History Month. Hey, pre-retirement, how you doing? Good to see you. I just want to share some history behind Black History Month. You know, a lot of people don't want it to still exist, but it started. I'm just going to do some history on it. It started in 1976, and I always share some moments on my channel about people that paved the way for us, like Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, a lot of those inventors like George Washington Carver, and there are many more those inventors that a lot of stuff we wouldn't have today if it wasn't for some of those black legends like George Washington Carter. I'm going to be doing some different videos and sharing information throughout the month. But today, I just want to share some history behind Black History Month and why I celebrate Black History Month. You know, there are some people that don't. I like to recognize the people that have paved the way for us. Even though I wasn't born in some of those times when they was fighting for civil rights and fighting for voting rights and different things like that. And then when Rosa Parks was staying on the bus, she paved the way for a lot of us. You know, I'm not prejudiced. I don't have nothing against no one. They were just saying all lives do matter. That's why I guess people in the White House or certain agencies saying they're not celebrating Black History Month. They're not going to celebrate Juneteenth. They're not going to celebrate Women's History Month. You know, next month, when March, they do Women's Day. Women, you know, they do all that. And I always share information. I mean, people go on their beliefs. They do what they want. But why not give those people their flowers? You know, they broke barrels for us. They paved the way. They stomped those grounds out there on those paved roads for voting rights and civil rights. Why not recognize those people? Hey, Sassy, how you doing? And shout out to the ones that are doing the side dish of the day. Sassy, did you do one? I know Frank G, original Frank G. Shout out to him. Shout out to Miss Key, and I also did mine. Did you do yours yet? I gotta go and catch it. But today I'm just sharing some history behind Black History Month. How many of y'all celebrate Black History Month? You know, some people do it at church, the school do it. I share different subjects and different people on my channel. I put out information about the inventors and the people that paved the way for us in Black history. So today I'm just sharing the history behind Black history. When did it started and who signed the bill and things like that. Because there are some people that want to recognize Black History Month. So it's an annual celebration. And like I say, I share information about Black History Month every year. I'll be sharing maybe some shorts or just sharing some things about or some videos about different people. So you had did your side dish. I gotta check it out. Right here it just said Black History Month is the annual celebration of achievements by African Americans in a time for recognizing their central role. Hey Angie, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm having a good day. I was uh busy the weekend. My daughter turned 36 yesterday, so we did some things. Um, I was in and out today trying to catch up on some things at home and had a couple errands, but I'm here sharing some information about Black History Month, the history behind Black History Month. You know, they seem like they want to do away with Black History Month. There are some people in the White House or part of the White House, or some agencies want to cancel Black History Month. Yeah, she did. And I was just gonna be sharing some information and some history behind it. Oh, y'all celebrating? Yes, a lot of churches celebrate uh, Black history. Schools, a lot of the schools do different types of programs and churches. And like I said, my online boutique, I have T-shirts. If anybody want to check out any of my merch, I design my own merch. I just use Spreadshop. I got it through Spreadshop. And I had did some shirts last year and I did some this year. We got free standard shipping for the next couple of days. If anybody want to check those out. But getting into my commentary today, I'll be talking about the history behind Black History Month. I don't know why that some people want to cancel it. I don't know why. Give people their flowers, you know. Give people their flowers, give people their flowers. Let's recognize those ones. Oh, thank you. Let's recognize the ones that was before us, our ancestors. You did? Okay, I'm going to have to check it out. Let's recognize the ones that paved the way for us. So I'm just going to be sharing some facts about Black History Month. You can follow me along. You can do your own research also. Yes. And the people that are being honored for Black History Month are the ones that fought for us. They fought for our rights. They fought for us to vote. We had a lot of inventors that did a lot of things that we have today that you didn't know did. So they said Black history honors the contribution of African Americans in the United States history. Among the prominent figures are Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first U.S. woman to become a self-made millionaire. She was the first Black woman to be a millionaire. She did her own hair products. And you know, they still sell those hair products in the store today. I did a video on that last year. If you go through my playlist or go through some of my videos, you'll see where I did share some information. I looked at the person. I don't see people in the way of color. I love all people. Amen. That's me, Angie. All of us are children of God, no matter what color we are. They honor people that have paved the way, have did a lot for us. And I'm sure there are a lot of people that have did some things for us. We probably just don't know who they are unless you go through the history books. And you know, we was taught about Black History Month in school also. So we know Madam C.J. Walker, she was a self-made millionaire. They did a movie about her. She did some hair products. You can see her hair products at Amazon. I did a video last year on there about her. And George Washington Carver, who was derived nearly 300 products from peanut. George Washington Carver is the one that made products from peanuts. Do y'all know some of these people I'm calling out, like Madam C.J. Walker, George Washington Carver? He did some things with Peanuts. Rosa Parks, of course, I know everybody know who Rosa Parks is, who sparked the Montgomery bus boycott and galvanized the civil rights movement. And Shirley Chisholm. I know. Do y'all know some of these people that I'm naming out? Who was the first American woman elected to the United States House of Representatives? These are facts about Black history. These are some of the people that are being recognized for Black history. I have shared videos and information on all these people I have called in this article right here. I did a video on Madam C. Walker. I even watched the movie. You know, some of the movie was some truth to it, and then some was fictional. But these are some of the people that did pave the way for us, and there are plenty more. But today, I just want to share some facts about it. I do celebrate Black History Month. I do it on my channel. I share different information. I try to make sure I get my facts straight before I put anything out. So these are just some of the history behind it. The celebration of Black History Month began with the Negro History, which was created in 1926. They started this in 1926, everybody. Oh, y'all don't? Oh, okay. Black History Month began, it started in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson, a noted African American historian, scholar, educator, and publisher. It became a month-long celebration in 1976. See, over here on my channel, you're going to get some history, you're going to get some wellness, you're going to get some cooking, you're going to get some laughter, entertainment. I'm a every woman, so I share a bit of it all. And shout out to the ones that doing the dish of the day. Miss Key Kitchen and More, Sassy, Frank, Original Frank TV. Got Frank doing a dish. Y'all gotta check out those videos. Frank had that good old salad. It was looking so good. Miss Key did her baked beans. I did my beans and white potatoes. I gotta go see what Sassy did. Hey Frank, I seen that salad. Shout out to Frank G for preparing his dish today. Frank can cook now. A lot of guys can't cook. But Frank know what he be doing in the kitchen. You just watched him. Thank you, Angie. Angie, you didn't do no dish for me today. You could have did some of your little dishes. You could have put it in a little short. You could have did some leftovers from yesterday. Today I'm just sharing some information about Black History Month and why I celebrate it and why they shouldn't cancel it. They should continue to have Black History Month. We are honoring, and this is our way of giving back people their flowers by honoring them for some of the things they have invented for us, have paved the way for us. Like right here, the month of February was chosen to coincide with the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. Okay. They started this in 1926 by Carter G. Woodson. And it was a month-long celebration in 1976. And it's just showing the history behind it and things like that. Even though we was not born during this time. Hey, Mona, how you doing? Just sharing some history about Black History Month. And I was asking the question, how many of y'all celebrate Black History Month? I know a lot of people do it at church. A lot of them do it. A lot of them share information on their channels. The schools do it. I made some shirts. I made some shirts last year, and I also did some this year. If anybody want to get any Black History merch. You said I went to Carter G. Woodson School when I was a child. Oh, what? Okay, so that's located in Baltimore. Oh, you from Baltimore, right? I'm just sharing some history behind it. You know, right here, just some different names about who they all be representing. Like John Mercer Lance was the first black man to become a lawyer when he passed the bar in Ohio in 1854. When he was elected to the post town clerk of Baltimore, Ohio in 1855. Langston became one of the first African American ever elected to a public office in America. Oh wow. Okay. And we know by Rosa Parks, we give her credit for she helped spark the movement of the civil rights. I went to the museum and they have a museum in her honor in Montgomery, Alabama. I'm telling y'all, I went last year, right? They saying they still gonna celebrate it. They it's some people in his circle or what they call it, a part of his cabinet. But I'm gonna read to y'all about what they said. They saying he's still you loving the side dishes. Okay, did y'all see Frank? Frank did a dish today, guys. Frank. I haven't seen Sassy yet. Frank did one. I did one. Miss Key did one. Yeah, it's some people in his circle or cabin or whatever they call them people. They canceling. They said they're not celebrating Black History Month, Juneteenth, or Women's Day. You know they do Women's Day in March. It's crazy. It's crazy what they trying to do. You know, this was signed into what law? This was like a declaration where they sign where people can be acknowledged during this time. I don't understand why they want to cancel it. Okay, Rosa Parks is the one that helped spark the civil rights movement when she refused to give up her public bus seat to a white man in Montgomery. I went to her museum, y'all, and it really moved me. I got it in some of my video. I mean, I learned a lot just by going to that museum. And, you know, she didn't move. It was some more black people on the bus, but Rosa Parks did not move, y'all. She stood her ground. She went to jail. She went to jail. She wouldn't move. And you know, back then, you know, it was like blacks on one side, white on one side. But we have came a mighty long way with that, but there's still some prejudice in the world, y'all. There are still some prejudice in the world. And I like what Angie had said. She said she don't see people as color. She loves all people. And that's what we supposed to be like. Yeah, Frank done it. Frank, put your video in the chat so they can go over there and comment on it. He did a salad. Uh, I think he canceled the part that divides us as a whole. Okay. They said that some of the people, some agencies, they're not celebrating, but they said he still is, but there are certain people in his orbit, in his circle that's not like some offices are not doing it. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Give people their flowers while they're here. And these just some people that was in the Supreme Court. Thurgood Marshall was the first African American ever appointed U.S. Supreme Court. He was appointed by President Lyndon B. Johnson. He served the court from 1967 to 91. This is all in our history, y'all. All in our history. I can't play that video there. I done did videos. I done watched movies. Last year I watched the movie and I did my commentary about Shirley Chisholm. She was the first American woman to elect the House of Representatives. She also ran for president. She was the first woman to run for president also, y'all. She broke ground for people of what they're doing today. You know, they didn't have a lot of people of color in the House of Representatives. Now you see all color, Hispanic, African Americans, Irish, Scotland. They see everybody to me are children of God, regardless of what your religion is, regardless of what your race is. We all are children of God, but everybody have their own beliefs. Everybody have their own different type of religion. But over here on my channel, I don't look at color. I look at respect. I look at how you treat the people in the chat. I look at how you treat me on my panel, or if I'm talking, or I treat people according to the way they treat me. But the thing about over here, we don't judge no one. We don't look at color over here. Everybody in my chat are my brothers and sisters, and I look at some of y'all in that way. Honestly, I do. Sisters, friends, if you under 20 or 30 or whatever, I consider you as a child. I'm just gonna be honest. Anybody under 30, I said from 35 with 21 on down, I consider you young up under me. I consider you as a child. You know what I'm saying? 18 on down, you are a child in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? You say, I love y'all over here. You are all amazing people. Thank you. You are too. And over here, I love my responses from the chat. I'm glad that everybody over here does have an opinion. And everybody's opinion does be respected. Anybody under 18, you know you're a child. Sometimes I get some young people over here in my channel. Like my grandson, he'll peep in here. His name is Sippy, y'all. If y'all see somebody named Sippy, that's my grandson. I said, boy, where you get that name from? I'm like, boy, where you get that name from? Can you help me find? No, hold up. Can you help me find the black man that came up with the cell phone? Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll find it for you. Hey, bro, AJ. And it was a black man who created the cell phone. And I'm finna show you. Welcome in, bro AJ. Let me come on camera for a minute. Hey y'all. During Black History Month, y'all will be seeing me with my hat, my head pieces. I have my head scarves on my little caps. So I do this every year, whether I'm wearing some attire on my head or jewelry or okay, I'm finna get it for you. Welcome in. Let's welcome bruh AJ. He wanna know, and I did a video on that, matter of fact. I did a video on that. The one who invented the cell phone. Welcome in, bro Jay. So you are a teacher? Let's welcome bro Jay in the chat, everybody. Yeah. He was the one out there skating, my grandson. Let's welcome bro Jay in the channel. Do you have a channel? So how do y'all feel about Black History Month? Do y'all think they should cancel Black History Month? Do y'all think they should? I don't think they should. Let's give people their flowers while they're here. That's why I always say, let's give people their flowers in my chat. So let's give Bro Jay some flowers, y'all. Over here, Bro Jay, I am the host of this channel. You will see wellness. You will see history. You also see some meal preps. And you also see some uplifting words over here. We're all about uplifting over here, not tearing down. You'll get a living all over here, but it always be positive. And we believe in giving people their flowers. So when you come to my chat, you will get your flowers. We believe in doing that over here. And that's the purpose of honoring people for Black History Month. A lot of us weren't even born when they invented a lot of these things. Our ancestors we wasn't even around For real? Yes. Let's give bro AJ his flowers. Yes. You deserve your flowers. Everyone deserves their flowers. Wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. I'm 56. Okay. Franks, I don't think they should cancel it, but they will do what they want to do. That's true. Ooh. We have AJ in the chat. He said he do have a channel, so y'all can check him out. I'm trying to find this information for him. I think I did a video on this. I think I did a video on this. Let's see. Yes, thank you for giving him his flowers, Mona. Bro Jay, this is the guy who invented the cell phone. Henry T. Sampson is the African American man who created the first cell phone and the first African American student to earn a PhD in nuclear engineering at University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign. This is who he is. So when you guys, when you pick up your phone, just remember it was a black inventor. But over here, we don't look at color. We don't look at color over here. We recognize people. And this is the guy right here. Bruh, AJ, just type in the first male. Just type in who made the cell phone. Y'all see those phones right there? This is the guy who made them. Y'all remember those cell phones back in the day? Those flip phones and I used to have a flip phone. I loved my flip phone, y'all. Shoot. There's a PBS interview on him. Okay. Hello, welcome. We get some new people in the chat. Hello, Miss Glogo Motivation. How are you doing? I'm just doing some moments in history. Hey, Miss Key. Just doing some moment. You can remember his name? Okay. But yeah, this is the guy who invented the cell phone. Y'all see those phones right there? I'm trying to zoom it in for y'all can see him. Yes. These are the cell phones that was invented. See, back then they didn't have no iPhones back then, y'all. They didn't have the iPhones back then. Oh. So I'm just sharing some moments in history. Shout out to Miss Key Kitchen and more. She's also shared some things about Black history on her community wall. She shared some things about Rosa Parks. And she's also in the Dish of the Day challenge. Side Dish of the Day. So this is the man who invented the telephones, the cell phones, put it like that. I kept mom tell y'all. I kept my flip phone for a long time. I kept my flip phone for a long time, y'all. The kid kept telling me, Mom, it's time to upgrade. Those some good little phones, them flip phones. Some of them pretty good. Shoot. Yeah, those beans, you saw them baked beans? They're looking good. So this is about Russell. He was born in 1948, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just strolling through some of the things what he did. He was academic, okay, real smart. He was an engineer at AT&Bell, okay. In 1988, he created the concept for the wireless digital phone and communication. At the time, mobile devices were mainly used in vehicles. Do y'all remember those pacers and beepers? How many of y'all remember those pacers and beepers? Y'all remember those telephones? They used to be so back then they was ugly and big, but people were taking those phones with them. To me, they were looking like walkie talkies. He's just showing about when he first invented. And y'all can look him up yourself and you can you know, this is Black history, y'all. This is a moment in history. You said my mom had a big cell phone in the late 80s. This is bruh AJ in the chat, y'all. We gave him some flowers. He wanted me to look up the person's name. He said he knew the name, but he had forgot him, so I did look the name up for him. He said he does have a channel. I think he said he do shorts and different things. Bro, AJ, if you type the word troopers, your link will drop and people can connect with you. I have some awesome people over here. They're positive. Uh, Miss Key Kitchen and more. She have a channel. Angie, she's working on hers. Frank. You see the guy named Frank in here. Mona, she's just an awesome supporter. We had Terry in here. But I have a good group of positive people in here. So if you want to connect with one another, just type the word troopers. So yes, this is the guy who invented the phones. I think it was a black guy, African American, who invented the remote control too to the TVs. Y'all see him right there? Y'all know them phones right there, right? Look at these phones right here. I'm trying to get a close. Y'all remember those? Look at that flip phone right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember that flip phone right there, y'all. Mm-hmm. Look, those phones used to be looking like walkie-talkies. Okay. You had the Nokia? I think I had one too. I'm trying to get a close see can y'all see it. See. I remember these flip phones right here, die. I remember this one right here. I remember those. Yeah. You know what, y'all? We have came a mighty long way. A mighty long. So this guy right here, let's see who he is. Is it the same man? Let's see. Now that's a different man. You know, a lot of people claim they have invented, but it was a black guy who invented those. I remember all those phones, y'all. But you know, technology have changed so much now. Technology have changed so much. Yeah. The technology changed so much now. You know now if you don't have your cell phones help keep your time at work. You know, a lot of people have to use their phone to clock in on their jobs. Yeah. They're these are some more guys right here. So they got like two people. Let me see what this is. You use your phone for everything now, y'all. You have to use your phone to clock in. Like people that on their jobs, they use their phone for that. You have to be on your phone to do your taxes. You can have to use your phone or computer to look up all your personal information. That's why a lot of people don't like to give their Gmails and IPs out because a lot of people have some of their personal information on their things. So, yeah. So they saying this guy right here was named Jesse. Was it two people? He did the digital cell phone. This guy right here, Jesse Eugene Russell, he did the digital ones. Okay. Hmm. If you go and look up your history, you'll find out a lot of stuff, y'all. If you go check out some of the history, you'll find out who made what and everything. Okay. I'm just looking at some real quick. Yeah, a lot of those jobs, yeah, he is. A lot of those jobs does require you to have a phone. Okay. Okay, one invented the digital kind, and one invented just the cell phone. Okay, that my phone right here, y'all. Let me show y'all my phone. This my phone right here. Y'all remember that one right there? Do y'all remember that phone right there? Do y'all remember that one? And they still sell flip phones. They still sell flip phones. Don't kid be telling my mom. Cause I have I'm telling y'all, I used to have a habit of trying to keep a cell phone. I either lose them or they end up getting damaged. Then my kid be to my mama, you dangerous with a cell phone. They said, you can't keep up with no cell phone. But I'd had this one for a little while, but I'd had to get it. Uh, I'd had to file claims on it because I had dropped it and it cracked my screen. Ooh, I'm rough with phones, but this real been pretty good. Hey, GJ, how are you doing? We're just talking about some moments in Black history, and my poll was I was asking the question, do you think Black History Month should be canceled? Because a lot of people think that Black History Month should be canceled. So everybody that came in said they think it should be canceled because give people their flowers while they're here. There are a lot of people in Black history that did pave ways for us, and we should acknowledge them. We had people, Black inventors of the cell phone, Black inventors of peanut products. You know, if you go do your history, you'll find out a lot of inventors. Let me go to some of the Black inventors that did some of the products we're using today. I'm gonna come on camera till I find that information. Hey y'all, y'all doing all right? I'm sorry. I was all fixing to show y'all some. I keep hitting it by mistake. I keep hitting it by mistake. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I keep tapping it by mistake. But I'm finna share with y'all. I'm finna share with y'all some inventors on some of the things that we use today. Okay. So how's everybody day been going? How's everybody day been going? But a lot of people want to cancel it, y'all. A lot of people want to cancel Black History Month. I got 33% saying they want to cancel it. Wow. Wow. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm finna share with y'all. These are some moments. These are some moments in Black history. Yeah, I did a poll. I did a poll a while ago. 33% said yes, cancel Black history. 67% said no. I'm finna share some moments in history with y'all. And these are some of the things that we still use today. Okay. I have did videos on a lot of this. I'm just doing like recap. They in some of my videos. I got so many videos, y'all. I'm telling you. Ugh. Oh. Don't thank y'all for giving me a thumbs up. Appreciate each and every one of y'all. So I'm just finna go over some of the things that we also have some I know a lot of them don't, Frank. But they made it where it was declared, it was published, it's in the history books about Black History Month. So regardless of how people feel about it, but people still gonna have their opinion about everything. Okay. I'm just gonna go over some of the things of the inventors, and these are from African Americans. We have the air conditioner unit, Frederick M. Jones in 1949. The almanac, Benjamin Banneker, 1791. The auto cutoff switch, Granville T. Woods, 1839. Auto fishing device, George Cook. These are all African American, y'all. All these people here are inventors. The baby buggy. It was invented in 1889. The biscuit cutter. Wow. 1875. Hey, Miss Hot Pink. I'm just going over some history about some things that we're using today that was invented by African American. Can y'all see those names? Can y'all see those names? So if you got a biscuit cutter, this who did the biscuit cutter, y'all. All these are people in Black history. All these people are part of our history. The clothes dryer, George T. Sampson, 1971. So when you wash your clothes, when you use any type of auto fishing device, blood plasma bag. You know when they be drawing your blood. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When they be drawing your blood and that bag would hold your blood. Just know all of these people invented these. They are African American. They are in our history books. So you can also look these up yourself. Yeah, these are facts. The clothes dryer, the curtain rods, Samuel R. Scranton, 1892. Wow. Curtain rod support, the door knob, door stop. Wow. This is amazing, y'all. Look, and look at the years. Look at the years when they invented all these things. Look at them. None of us in this chat was born in the 1800s. I know I was born in 69, so I didn't know about who invented those till I got in my class. We did history class. We did reports on some of these things. Can y'all remember, if y'all can remember, when you was in history class, do y'all remember some of the people that y'all did Black history on? I used to write about Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, what is the guy name? I just called his name. Booker T. Washington. Do y'all remember some of the people y'all did reports on? I know it's been a while. Y'all been out of school like me, 30 some years. But I remember they was talking about all those people while I was going to school. Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King. I think everybody probably have did some things about Martin Luther King. They did plays. They did Rosa Parks, Ernest Everett. Who is that? Who is that? Who that is, bro, AJ? The egg beater. Wow. Willie Johnson. Y'all know the egg beater, right? The thing where whips your eggs up. Okay. Wow. It's a lot I didn't know, but I'm learning. The electric lamp bulb. Lewis Latimer. These people invented all this stuff. And we still see this today. When you have to go get another doorknob, you remember Lex Explorer, what his name is? Ernest Everett. Let me see who Ernest Everett is. I'm sure I done seen his name before. I have did a lot of research on Black History Month. Ernest, Rnest. That my husband spell his name. That's how he spell his name, y'all. Okay. Did you write any reports on some of these people, Jay? AJ? Ernest. I'm trying to spell it. Did you do any report on any of those people? Name me. Y'all know Harriet Tubman. She didn't play now. I love to read. I loved her. I loved what she had did. She, helped freed a lot of people. She took a lot of them across there up under that. They went through all those tunnels. They went through a lot of. They was out there. The slave was marching. They was singing. They was all up under the underground. Ernest Everett. Let me see. We finding out some history today, y'all. Everett. Ernest Everett. Like I done heard that name before somewhere. Okay. Put that T right there. I like watching those movies too. I like watching those old movies about the inventors and stuff. I didn't never like history class. How many people in my chat like the history class? No, one class I didn't like. And my history teacher used to give us a test every week, y'all. He used to give us a test every week. My history teacher did. I'm like, okay. He was real hard. He was real hard, I'm telling you. But then if you sit back and think about, we should have been paying attention in our history class because, we learned a lot. A lot of things that our teacher was teaching us back then, we know now. We should have been paying more attention then. We would have known more about our history. I was ever glad to get out of school. Okay, Ernest Everett. Let's see what he did. Okay. Wow. Here you go, bro AJ. He was a pioneer biologist, academic science writer. Okay. Wow. He was smart. Okay. Just a primary legacy is recognition of fundamental role of the cell surface in the development organism in his work within marine biology. He was a scientist. Okay. Hmm. He was an African American scientist, y'all. That's what he was, bro, AJ. Okay. And it was and he was born in 1883. Okay. It's just showing some of his history and some of the things that he did. Okay. I'm just reading some of the things that he did. Born and just was one of the children his father. Okay. So this is Ernest Everest right here. This is the guy bro AJ was talking about. Hey Miss Hot Pink, how you doing? I guess hey Lion Pride. We over here talking about moments in Black history and why a lot of people, I wonder why people want to cancel it. We got my girl Lion Pride in here, y'all. I didn't know she was in here. People something else want Black History Council, but don't want their history council. That's right. Yeah, you're right. I know about history today than when I went to school. I really don't care as a child. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I should have been paying more attention when I was younger. And then as I got older, I would have known more. I'm telling you, I had a hard history class. I mean, Good to see you, Lion Pride. That is so true. They want to cancel Black history because they don't want theirs canceled. I mean, give people their flowers. I'm not seeing Trump taking Black History Month away, but some other things away, some things that got to do with pride. Oh, okay. I know they saying he's still gonna celebrate, but there are people in his circle, like some of the agencies and some of the I guess what they call those cabinet people, whatever they call them, they want to cancel it. I just read that. I'm gonna go to that article. So some want to cancel because they're envious but won't admit it. That's true that they don't want to be reminded of their ancestors did. But I believe in giving people their flowers. And these people those events I showed y'all a while ago, the people that invented the clothes dryer, the dough knobs, all those little small things that we still use today. The people that invented the telephones, those people deserve their flowers. Right here, he's a scientist. He studied biology and all different things like that. So he was because the guy came in and asked me, do I know who Ernest Everett was? So I did look him up. Yeah, so he studied a lot of things to do with science. Let me see what they say about the Black history in the White House. Good to see everybody. Y'all make sure y'all catch Lion Pride. She be over there walking and talking. I missed her today, but I seen her putting them steps in. I was watching her while I was getting stuff together because I had went out of town and I just too long got back. And I said, I'm going to set this live up here. Good to see everybody. Happy Monday. Let's make sure we support everyone. So I'm going to see what the White House saying about Black History Month. I'm looking too. That's what we look. That's what Google for, right? We need to find out who invented Google. Oh, they said news about what the White House says about Black History Month. And when was this posted? This was 2 days ago, right here. Now I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about today. But this was posted 2 days ago. Let's see, can I flip the camera back over? Now, this was 2 days ago. I'm trying to see if anything recent. All right, that line, I hear you, girl. But this was 2 days ago. I don't see anything recent. But this was 2 days ago right here, y'all. And this is for education. I ain't trying to start no debate. I ain't trying to argue with no Trump supporters. This is my channel. We're talking about Black History Month and why I celebrate Black History Month. Why I share it on my channel? Because I want to honor those people who paved the way for us. There are people out there marching for our civil rights, our voting rights. Why not give those people that flower? Rosa Parks sat through it on the bus. They tried to remove her from the bus, but she was standing up for her rights. And her and the other lady, I can't think of the other lady name. They was one of the ones that stayed on that bus. They refused to move. They tried to manipulate Rosa Parks. They called her names. They did everything, but she wouldn't move. She got arrested, y'all. She stood up for her right. They showed when I went to her museum. They got her museum in Alabama. Y'all need to check it out. It is so moving. It is so moving and powerful. If y'all ever go to Montgomery, Alabama, check out Rosa Parks museum. I did went, but I couldn't really show. They wouldn't let us use our phone, so I just took pictures. But it is so educational and powerful. A lot of the black, I'm not gonna say black, a lot of African Americans got up, but she refused. So we need to give this lady her flowers. She went to jail behind this. So I'm just gonna read some of this about what they said. There's a news about the White House say about Black History Month. Okay? I don't have nothing against people who voted for Trump. They had their own belief why they voted. But do not try to attack people that didn't vote for him. People have their own opinion. We should respect others. And he's president. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I pray for peace. I pray for equality. I pray that we all be treated equal. We already know how he is. We know how he was on the first term, but people still put him back in there. So if people are complaining about what he's doing, you voted for him. So, like that man said, you voted for him, so deal with him. So if y'all see anybody coming in the chat trying to be disrespectful, call these people act up when you talk about Trump. So if anybody come in my chat being disrespectful, just go on and get them out. We're not going to give them no chance. Because everybody, I mean, if they coming in acting crazy, just put it like that. If they coming in being disrespectful before we're talking about Trump, we might give them a chance. Just see what they got to say, guys. But if they being so disrespectful, we're going to give them the what? Boot. We the troopers over here, and we give people the boot over here. I'm trying to read y'all chat. You said, Mona, people are something else. Our people fought for a lot. That's true. The other races and culture benefit from more than we do. Amen. All these days, they just designated to other races and culture. Give us our. Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't remove all things black people that make up his administration says it all. They saying they don't want to recognize Juneteenth no more, Black History Month, and women's history, and I think Women's Day. Okay. I don't think he was elected. We were just going to. Oh, I don't think he was elected. We are just aren't going to act like kids and say it was stolen like his people did. He's still on that. So this is 2 days ago, guys. They said the Trump White House issued a proclamation Friday recognizing February as Black History Month. Around the same time, the Defense Department issued guidance declaring Identity Month's dead. What? Now he the president. He issued a proclamation, right? He's still saying it's gonna be Black History Month, but the people in his department, like the Defense Department, issued out a guidance declaring Identity months dead. Wow. But he the president, right? He the one have to sign these things, right? Yeah, I know. I didn't know they had Women's Day. Yeah, they have Women History Month. And it start next month. I just shared videos about that. Next month they're gonna recognize the Women History Month. You know they have Women's Day. Um, the conflicting messages came as President Donald Trump has been targeting diversity, equity, and inclusion programs for removal in the first week of his administration. He has referred to the DEI initiatives as discrimination. Wow. And insisted that the country must instead move toward a merit based society. The White House called populating calls for public officials, educators, librarians, and all the people of the United States to observe this month with appropriate programs, ceremonies, and activities. Though there is no elaboration on what constitutes appropriate. But there are schools do programs, like the schools do programs, churches, civic centers, they do parades, they do a lot of things to recognize Black History Month. They do, like I do shirts. There are people sell Black History merch like I do, and but people, they have to respect people's opinions and what they want to do. I'm always acknowledge Black History Month. I share it on my channel. I be at church. We talk about it. They do skits and plays. One year, my grandson was Frederick Douglass. Um, One year, my granddaughter was Maya Angelou. All these people are in our history book. Frederick Douglass, Maya Angelou, Harriet Tubman. All these people paved ways for us. Check your history, guys. I know y'all know, but some people just don't know. Some people do not know their history. Some people don't. They don't know about all those civil rights. People marched those highways for us in order for us to have the right to vote. Martin Luther King out there in Selma, Alabama, with some of those other civil rights leaders crossing that bridge. Some of them had to walk the shoes. Some of them had to walk some of the shoes had to wore down, y'all. They was out there marching for us and have some of the things that we got today. That's why I'm going to give people their flowers. You know what I'm saying? I will give them their flowers because they paved the way for us. You said, see how backward? Yeah. See, he is doing the proclamation for Black History Month. But there are people in his department, like there are certain like schools, departments, and other departments won't celebrate it. They don't want like any type of celebration or anything. And but I'm just saying. I'm reading from a source that was just posted 6 hours. What did they say, GJ? You said both sources have just came across after coming into the stream are both sharing good things. Okay. I guess they're coming to their senses about it. See, this is what I'm looking at 2 days ago. So they might have updated some recent news. This is just 2 days ago. Okay. So where you get your source from? What did you go to? This right here just showing how he just signing stuff, but got a whole South African over here being co-president. I hear you, girl. I hear you. And Gerald Ford in 1976 became the first president. Listen, y'all, this is some history now. If anybody didn't know this, Gerald Ford He was the first president in 1976 to issue a message recognizing February as Black History Month. So this been going on since 1976. He was the first president. Gerald Ford, 69, 71. I was 6 years old. I don't even know nothing about that. I was 6 years old when they first did the first declared Black History Month. Because they started in 76. I was born in 69. Since then, President had made an annual proclamation marking the month as a celebration of Black history, culture, and education. So Trump, he did sign it for this year, but people in the department, in other departments, they don't want no type of celebration going on in their department, but Trump did sign for it, y'all. So, and I think, okay, he's president, right? So he's the one have the final call, right? Because Gerald Ford was the first president. Every president after him has been signing. So he did sign it, y'all. Anyway, the government can't stop people celebrate who they want to celebrate. Maya Angelou, I love her. And one of my favorite quotes from Maya Angelou is, I'm telling you, I love this one right here. When the one she say about when people show you who they are the first time. I probably ain't quoting it the way she said it, but when people show you who they are the first time, believe them. Y'all probably heard the quote of that. But that is a true statement. When people show you who they are, believe them. You know how some people would be one way and then later on down the road, they change to be somebody else. That's who they are. Those stripes are still those spots. Know what they say about those spots be on those leopards? People change. So when a person start acting up, if you start seeing their vibe, their character in the first beginning, don't let no. This is me talking. When people show me who they are, I don't deal with them. I go on about my business. I'm just telling you. So that was Maya Angelou was speaking of. People show their true colors. They just, in other words, that's what she was saying. But yeah, I love Maya Angelou. Honestly, the reason why people know about history is because not honestly the reason why people know about history because not a lot of people or the news talk. No, they don't. They don't. Let's see what Line said. Line said the only president to get almost just as many lawsuits as others he signed. Okay. Angie said, let's see what Angie said. I Google a lot like the first braid came out of Africa. Yep. I looked that up and that's up when people on YouTube was disputing it. Yeah, I have shared some things about black hair, the cornrows. I also shared some things about when they was wearing the scarves. I got all that in some of my videos. Why they wore the scarves when they did back in the day. They was wearing like I'm wearing this on my head here. They was wearing things like this to keep their head cool, and some was wearing to for their marital status. In some of my videos, I got all that. The married women used to wear their head scarves to the left. They let them know that you're married. It's in all in some of my video, y'all. I'm telling you, I got them. I share history every year. You said that Angela, my favorite. Did she write I know why the caged birds sing? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love Maya Angelou. I done did videos on her too. We have to continue to teach our children, right? Children, cause history is trying to remove our. That is so true. And that's what those, like my granddaughter, she loved to talk about Martin Luther King. And one, my little one, she wanted my granddaughter to name my grandson Martin Luther King. And I just be sitting there listening to her, how she have learned some of the things from Martin Luther King, about Martin Luther King. And I told my daughter, she be, look, she be playing, but she be paying attention. She be paying attention. But yeah, so Trump did sign the proclamation, but it's just people in his orbit, people in his circle, people in the department. They don't want, you know how, like the hospital, the hospital and clinics and churches and schools and those recreation centers and civics. All those people does have some type of recognition for Black History Month. The schools, I know my granddaughter now be in plays. They recognize it. Yes, they do. But it's the people in his orbit, his circle, department, they don't want to recognize it. But, for the ones that do, don't let no one, like Angie said, don't let no one stop you for what you believe in. What you believe in and how you want to celebrate. I'm celebrating by wearing my head thing. Y'all will be seeing some scarves, maybe some earrings, but y'all will be seeing some work on my channel, which I do every year. Yes. What you said, not all of them within Trump circle. No, not all, but they said that it's in his defense department. But I gotta see an update on it, GJ. You say you read an update? Oh, Lion Press. I don't like him at all, but I do know that he's heavily influenced by his racist camp. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot going on. That's why I talk about politics, but I don't just, be all into it, because some people be all into it. You hear me? And they be getting mad with you. I mean, you just stating your opinion, really. I'll leave a link for you in the comments. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a recent update, but he did. Girl, these nails done fell out. Look here. Just for him. I had to bandage this one. I'm supposed to be going to get a refill, but this one here so I, I gotta get used to being with these nails, y'all. They be I done lost my 2 or 3. This one here probably got I done lost 1. But this one here hurt, and I gotta look. I had to get a band-aid to match my nail, y'all. I done lost my 3. My 2 was my mama. I be forgetting they be out, especially when I be using my hands a lot. I done hit my hand so many times, be so sore. You say I don't like any politician at all. At all. People are worshiping him like crazy. Yep. Hey Janet, how are you doing? We're just talking about, let me see what the poll said now, y'all. The poll still said, I did a poll. Did y'all vote? Did y'all in the chat vote on my poll? My poll was, do you think Black History Month should be canceled? I still got 32% say yes and 68% said no. Wow. Did y'all vote in the chat? Did y'all vote on my poll in the chat? So that's still 32% saying Black History Month should be canceled. 63% saying it shouldn't. So, but we respect people's opinions, but that proclamation started in 1976. So they can try to want to stop it, but people have their own beliefs, and they just gotta go with it. All right, y'all. Them Trump people gonna get y'all. Them Trump people gonna get y'all. But I respect people's opinion. You know, I try hard to like him. I do, y'all. I try hard to like him. Trump, the president. I try hard, but I just can't. I just ain't feeling him that way. I'm sorry, but I respect anybody that do. Don't don't think that I have a problem with anybody that do support him. I don't. I just don't. Okay, I have friends that voted for him. So Trump may have people in his circle, but Trump is the one that's going to continue. Yeah. Uh yeah, I just read that he did sign it. He signed it. But there are people surrounding him, like Line said. Some people can, you know, I hate to bring up Kamala Harris. What she said in the debate, how, and y'all don't get me, Trump people. Trump people don't get me. How he's easy to fall for stuff. In other words, especially when those people from those other countries, she was saying he easy to be manipulated. So, hey, it is what it is. Georgia Girl, when he ran the first time, remember? Georgia Girl, when he ran the first time, remember we were like, what? Yeah. But you know what, Lion? A lot of people complain about him. Now, you put him in there. Some ask GJ, did you vote for Trump? I mean, I don't have a problem with nobody that follow me that vote for him. You know, I want to respect everybody's opinion about who they voted for. So I'm assuming you did vote for him. So we're not, we're just stating our opinion. Everybody have their opinion. Thank you, Miss Key, for giving folks their flowers today. So we just respecting people that we just want respect, because some people get mad when you say stuff about Trump. I'm for real. I'm like, okay, it ain't that personal to me. Hey, it is what it is. I'm going to the protest Wednesday. What protest, girl? What protest? What's going on? What kind of protest going on? The way I see it, you can vote for him. I don't want to hear you complaining. Absolutely. Okay, Miss Key said, the way I see it, if you voted for him, I don't want to hear you complain about the new rules and laws, just saying. Exactly. I was listening to another creator, right? And he was saying they're complaining about the rule, like Miss Key said, they're complaining about his orders, his things that he putting in, but you voted for him. You voted for him. People like me and others, we already knew because he already was president before. So it is what it is. It is what it is. A person is on any income, especially fixed income, they can afford to vote for Trump. You say if a person is on any income, especially fixed income, they can't afford to vote for Trump. You're right. I'll post it to my channel tonight, but they have a protest at noon at each state house Wednesday. Oh, for real? Okay, be careful out there, Janet. I'm just sharing the news that you host is talking about today. YouTube don't like people talking about voting about certain things. I know, that's why I say, I know. They have their rules, but we're just speaking our opinion. We're talking about, yes, there's a protest nationwide. For real? But this is my commentary, YouTube. We're not doing anything malicious. We're not downrating nobody. We're just speaking our opinion. And this is my original content. I'm reading off the computer and I'm stating my opinion about Black History Month. I always share things about Black History Month. I told you, if you watching my videos, you'll see where I wear these little caps for Black History. I do shirts from my online shop. I share information. I do. We have stuff at church. We dress for Black History Month. We wear the Black History attire. They're lying to say anything but want to censor their people. Yeah, they say it's a lot of stuff they don't want you to say on the channel. So this is for education. That's why I always say things are for educational purposes only because, they look at it like it causes like conflict and things like that. Yeah, I always share. I just share. I'm sharing wellness, history. I cook, entertainment. I'm uplifting people. It's all wellness is part of our well-being. And wellness is part of our history. It's good to know your history about things. It's good to know who invented the cell phone. Who was the one that invented your washing machine or your washing dryer? I even share information about weed. It was a black lady who invented hair weed. Madam C.J. Walker is the first black African American businesswoman. She invented the hair grease. You can still see her hair grease in Amazon. I just shared all types of video. If you have watched my playlist, you will see a little everything on this channel because I'm an every woman. I share a lot. I refuse for YouTube to tell me what to say or do. But yeah, we all know as YouTube creators, we know they will try to take, like when that COVID, when the COVID, the monthly holidays, healthy, you are, yes, always. I'm always sharing awareness. February is Heart Awareness Month. And a lot of people don't know that heart disease is one of the number one killers in women. So I'm going to be sharing that. I'm going to be wearing red. I'm always acknowledging things that we should know. I'm not a teacher, a doctor. I'm not into those things. Talk about things from real life experience and just sharing. Just, it's commentary. But yeah, the challenges, we started those challenges back 2020. A lot of people, do whatever, but Miss Key and I was the original one started the challenges. So shout out to Miss Key. Me and Miss Key, we get together, we outline things, she write them up. We just put it where it's commentary, it's for networking, it's for supporting, it's for motivation. Like we're doing the side dish today. We never said do a healthy dish. It's only up to you if you want to share a healthy dish. I'm sharing one because I know I'm trying to worry about my health. I'm trying to watch what I eat. And this weekend, y'all, I went with my daughter. It was her birthday. But I ate pretty good. But it was okay. I said, well, I'm back on track today. I ain't really ate a whole lot today. I drank water. I ate my side dish or whatever, but we never try to tell anyone how to do, what to do. It's be all up to you. But overall, I pay attention to people, their extent things. Hold on. I got reason. I pay attention to people. I sense things. Okay. Everybody do have their opinion. Hey, Janine. And if y'all haven't checked out Janine, my girl be over there doing skits for Black History Month. Last year, I don't know if y'all know, last year She was who was she last year? Janine, who that was you was doing something for Black History. She was doing a skit and she was referring to some things about Martin Luther King. A lot of people does different things to celebrate to celebrate Black History Month. She do a lot of skit. She was over there talking to Martin Luther King. I forgot who she was playing. Was you was you playing his wife last year? GJ, so I didn't vote for the poll, but I did look up the news that you are now talking about for today. Thank you, GJ. Appreciate you for that. Thank you for sharing the recent. Thank you. That's what we do. We help each other out. Like I said, that what I read was 2 days ago. So we're talking about. Do you think they should cancel Black History Month? And I just put up a poll, and a lot of people think they should. But we're just stating our opinion about why I celebrate Black History. I want to honor and give people their flowers that have made and paved the way for us. You know, I don't think none of us was born in the chat when they yeah, I appreciate him for what he do. That's good. Um, I know none of us in the chat was born when they was marching for our civil right. Was it? Is anybody in my chat was born when they was out there marching? I don't think so. We have had people out there marching. They about marched their shoes off out there in the hot, in the cold. You said, that's right there. Okay. But we have to give honor to those civil rights leaders and those ones that was got rocks thrown at them and beaten, and there was people out there getting beaten up. Rocks were thrown at them. They was put in jail. They was doing all those things for us. And why not? Why not honor those people? And so I use my platform for different things like that. You won't catch me over here talking about no one. You don't hear me talking about another YouTube creator unless they come for me. And sometimes I laugh it off. I done laughed off a lot of stuff. And they say, oh, well, I don't fool with you no more. But you know what I'm saying? I don't use my my platform to attack no one. I don't do that. Thank you, girl. I have to get in the spirit. I'm all about Black history, whether I'm doing some turbans, I do my jewelry, I do my colors, I also print things out on my t-shirts. But everybody have their platform for what they want to do. I mean, some people, they like some of the things I do over here. Georgia girl has had to get down, but not often at all. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't, I have had to come out and say some things, but say it in a way where I know people will get it. And then you don't even have to curse. You don't have to curse. You can just put it where people can get it. You have to be smart about it. Sometimes you just sense things to just know, maybe I should have looked this up now. Maybe I should. What are you talking about, GJ? I mean, I appreciate you for sharing with me what you read. It's not a problem. I mean, but we have to respect everybody's opinion. All right, Live Pride. All right. Because I can't get upset with these people. I don't want my blood pressure to go up. I just do what I gotta do. But it's not a problem, GJ. I don't think nobody in the chat felt in a way about what you had shared. I don't think so. That's why I love and respect you, George. You're no drama, but giving much love and respect. No, I'm just elaborating about what I mentioned already. It's all okay. Okay. We good. Look, we good over here. We good over here. But look, I can get gangster if I wanted to. Don't get me wrong now. I could be a gangster grandma if I had to be. But anyway, get back to my commentary. So I just want to tell everybody, if you believe in supporting and celebrating Black history, do so. Don't let nobody take that right from you. Don't let nobody take that right from you, okay? Don't let nobody take that right for you to celebrate what you want. I celebrate Black history because I think about those days when I have heard my mom talking about picking cotton. Have y'all ever heard y'all grandmas talking about picking cotton and all that? But y'all know what? Our grandparents and our ancestors seen it all. Have do y'all ever just sit down and listen at some of the stories from your grandparents? I have used to sit down and hear my dad, my mom talk about when they was out there in the field and or they grew up in the city. I have sat down and hear my parents talk about when they was working in the field and picking up cotton and back then, they didn't have look, my grandma, I'm telling you, my mom, she had 18 children. They were having babies back there. I don't think there was no birth control back there, y'all. My mama had 18 siblings. It was 9 sisters and 9 brothers. And some of them was out there in the field. My mom said she used to pick cotton. But you know what, y'all? We need to be thankful that things are not like it was when our parents and grandparents was coming up. We need to be thankful. We got all this technology now, y'all. All this technology. My husband that be fussing. He was just be fussing about he have to clock in with his phone and check his time with his phone. Now that's how you clocking in with your. If you don't have your phone, you don't get paid. Okay, you did. I say this now. One reason I didn't vote for the poll is because I think that every culture in USA today has goodness, both now and their past, not just all bad. Okay. I'll try to see what Lion has said. Angie said exactly celebrate whatever you want. No one needs permit. That's true. And that's what if people didn't disagree, imagine how boring it would exactly. Janine said she posted a short video of her grandmother talking about St. Louis arts. Okay. That's cool. Yes, ma'am. My parents talk about how sore their fingers were, so I'm going to Sandy celebrate us. Exactly. True. You do not clock in with your phone. Yeah, you do clock. Yeah. That's what you're doing now. They're clocking in with their phone. And you know how they used to send your W-2s through the mail? They don't do that no more. Some jobs still do it. But y'all see now how technology has just taken over. Technology have taken over, y'all. It have. These phones, everything. Everything. That's why if you don't have no kind of technology now, and I'm telling you, I'm not computer savvy. I had to learn a lot. My kids had to show me how to do a lot of stuff because I wasn't used to all this stuff. Cause we was in school, we had typewriters. I'm trying to see that we have computers. We might have had those. I know we had typewriters. Later on they start talking about the computers and stuff, and now everything is technology. Yep, you're right. You are so right. Like sometimes when we go on our little vacation Sometimes we go to do stuff online. You don't have to wait in line no more. You can get your tickets online and all that stuff. Mona said, yeah, our grandparents had huge family. They didn't have Netflix to keep themselves busy. No, that's why I said, things are so different. We have to think about it. We got a lot of history, y'all. It's a lot of history out here. We was talking about those flip phones, and I loved my flip phone. We found out who invented the phone. It was of African American who invented the digital phones. So every time you look at your phone, just know it's culture behind those phones. You said tech is good and bad. That's true. Your information is out there instantly. Yep, it is. It is. That's why you be skeptical now about putting your information out online because people are easy to hack your phone, hack your information and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to see what the polls say now. Now it's 29%. I guess they're listening at me. They said that Black history is a good thing. It's a good thing. Now I got 29% saying Black History Month should be canceled. 71% saying it should. I thought I was going to get 100% all the way. But the vote going to end when I get ready to end this live. But we still have to respect people's opinion. The 71% saying, yes, Black History Month should go on. The 29%, you have your opinion. You have your opinion. You said, yes, they can hack phones nowadays. That's why it's good to turn it off for a little while because when it's off, then the apps can't work. Absolutely. Woot harm do it to celebrate. No, it don't. It's not going to cause any harm. But y'all know what? People have their beliefs. People have their religions. They have their opinions. And we have to respect that. We have to respect that. We're if y'all don't realize, do y'all realize how blessed we really are? Put a thumb in the chat if you know that you are blessed. Or y'all say, oh, she been start preaching. It ain't testimony Tuesday, but I talk about God all the time. I'm not ashamed. How many of y'all in the chat know how blessed y'all really are? We're blessed. We are blessed. We are truly blessed. You look at some of these countries, we're going through some of these things now. Some people still ain't got food. Some people ain't got houses. I think about the homeless. You see what I'm saying? All of this stuff. We should be grateful. Our history and culture are celebrated by others, so I'm definitely going to celebrate. That's right. Hey, Miss Lady T, how you doing? Man, we were just talking about Black History Month. Do y'all think it should be celebrated or canceled? Miss Lady T is also a YouTube creator. She be sharing. I have seen some of her videos. I don't know if she did it this year, but she be sharing some Black History Month. A lot of people still celebrate Black history because that's what they was brought up. I was brought up in a Baptist church. I was brought up listening to some of those old hymns, and I was singing in the choir as a young child. I was brought up that way. Hey, Living for Jesus, good to see you. I was brought up singing in the choir, going to church every first and second and third Sunday, going to choir practice. We were brought up listening to those them old gospel songs. Like, it's a charge to keep our head. Amen. Those hymns, when those deacons get up in the front of the church and they get to reading and singing those hymns, you can't help but to say amen to them. I was brought up that way. I was brought up in history. My church is what the church I go to is in the country. It's a family church. You know what I'm saying? So all of that stuff is in me. Like they said, Black history is me. Black history is us. When you look in the mirror, you think about your ancestors, the ones that have walked across that Selma Bridge, with Martin Luther King and all those others, civil rights leaders that were stomping the ground for us. Think about it. They walked that bridge for us. They got beaten for us. Rosa Parks stayed in her seat for us. She refused. Can you ask me a question? What is it? Go ahead. Rosa Parks refused to move, y'all. That lady was strong. You hear me? That was a strong woman. I mean, those police was all in her face. They was calling her all kind of names. They was throwing bricks. They was antagonizing her. But she didn't move. She did not move. She went to jail. That is our history, everybody. That is our history. Give Rosa Parks her flowers. I wish I could have met her. We read about her in our history books. And when I seen her museum, I cried. It brought tears to my eyes. When my daughter took me to Birmingham, Alabama, it brought tears to my eyes to know that I was able to go to a museum where they have showed some of the things she has spoke on. When they reenacted a play down there at the Montgomery. If anybody down there in Birmingham, Alabama, I think Miss Patty seen it. I tell you, that place will move you. You can feel the spirit, the power. You can feel it as soon as you go in that museum. It's a nice place. Only thing I hate, I couldn't record. They don't play that. You could pull out, look, I pull out my phone for all videos. I couldn't do that. Only thing I could do is take pictures. Why? Okay. This is GJ right here, y'all. He asking me a question. Let me answer. Let me read the question. And anybody else have anything else to? If anybody else want to speak on what he say, y'all welcome to do so. But let me read what he say. Why is the reason that colored people once upon a time had decided it was okay to be called black? Judge Gary on Wellness. Okay, why is the reason that colored people once upon a time had decided and was okay to be called black? So, back in those days, they was saying colored people. And they was also saying the N-word. I know, like I said, over here, I don't see no one as a color. Okay? I'm not looking at Angie as, I'm not sure what is her nationality. I'm not sure what Mona is, but I know they are not from my country. And I do not look at them as being their nationality. I look at all y'all on my channel as being one color, a child of God. But getting back to what GJ was saying, in the history book, they was calling us colored. They was also calling us the N-word. But if you call somebody the N-word now, I guarantee those are fighting words. Yes, we said black, but we're known to be African American. But I know back in the day they would say colored and they would say the N-word. To to me, the N word is a fighting word. I don't let my grandkids say that word. I don't let them even say that word, the N word. And we don't say colored. That's what they were saying back in the, that back then. That's what they were saying in the, when Martin Luther King was marching. They would say the colored people are out there marching. But we are known to be African American, black African Americans. But I'm telling you, some of those people, some of those words are fighting words. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna call nobody that now. Mm-mm. But in my eyes, we're all children of God. I'm not looking at you no different than I look at Lion Pride. I don't even know your nationality, GJ. I don't even know your country. I don't even know where you from. But I know I have a lot of people that does follow me from out of the country. They'll come in and say, I'm from this place, that place. And I respect everybody over here. I appreciate anybody that follow me that is not African American. Over here, you're my family. It doesn't matter what color you are. I'm not going to call you out to be colored. I'm not going to call you out to be any other color. Long as you're respectful to me, I don't do that. But I don't know how they decided to get from colored to black to African American. Now that is in the history book, GJ, but you don't hardly hear people say colored no more. I don't. Do y'all? Let me see I'm trying to go back. Can y'all answer what anybody else in the chat want to state what GJ just asked about? Y'all can state y'all opinion. You said Rosa Parks was the second person. Yeah, it was another lady, but you know they barely talk about her. I know I kept a smelling something. You could put that in the oven. Oh Lord. I know I kept a smell. I didn't know you had to put. Hold up, y'all. A minute. Y'all know my husband come on. He get in the kitchen talk about food. Okay, I'm back. But anybody want to elaborate on what GJ was saying? Okay, Rosa Parks was the second person. The first person was a pregnant teenager named. Yeah, I know. But you know what? They really don't talk about her that much. But she was the first one. Okay. Janine, so that happened in the 1960s with the Black Power movement. Okay. Back then was barbaric. It was. I can say this. There's a word, Kush, that might be a reason for it. You think? Lord, Lord have mercy. Man. Yeah, these are some of the colors, like these are some of the colors they have for Black History Month. I don't even know what that word is, GJ. Gush, what that mean? I don't know nothing about that. James Brown had a record, I'm Black and I'm Proud. You right. Georgia Girl headgear is colored. I think it's Gush. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can find out. Cause I never heard anybody in the chat know what GJ talking about. We're not colored. We were Negro, colored, and black. Yeah. And you know the other word they was calling us. But honey, they do that now. Somebody might get hurt. I tell my children, like, Grandma, why we can't say that? I said, don't call nobody that. And y'all know what I'm talking about. They don't call people that. Not that N word. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, I never heard of that word. Mona said wasn't colored people and black people mainly generational. Nowadays, rapper use the N word to reclaim it, but that's word have too much blood to say. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Mom. A lot of people just still use that word, but I don't think that's a good word to be saying. Nigger. I don't even like to say it. I don't think that's the appropriate word to call people these days. You know, they used to say, and please. You have heard it on those TV shows. But people ain't standing for that now. Cause that to me, that's kind of like a prejudice word. But you know, the word he talking about, I don't know nothing about that one. I'm trying to look it up. But yeah, a lot of those rappers and people, singers do use that word. My son, he sing and rap, but I never heard him say that. And I don't want him saying. Well, I would say that the N word would be best to say. Wait a minute, I'm saying. Well, I would say that the N word would be best to say mean as how Esther. Yeah, she used to say that. Esther Rowe had said it means in the movie Rosewood. Yeah, I'd heard like TV shows say that, but I just don't say it. I mean, a lot of people do use that word. A lot of people do. Mhm. But I'm like Lion Pride. I think that's a disrespectful word to call someone. You know. And I never liked the word colored either, but that's what they started. You know, that's what they used to be saying in the slavery days. But, you know, things have changed now. Uh, African American about, you know, I mean, wait, okay. African American came about in the 1980s. However, many Africans do not like to use the term African American. Okay. My brother-in-law is the jury. They don't like it when we say, okay. They don't like to be used that. Okay. So y'all, you would rather be called black, Janine? Okay. Oh, he said nowadays, ever since Beyonce, she won Album of the Year last night. I didn't even watch the Grammys, but I heard she won Album of the Year. Uh, Nowadays, ever since Beyonce's song, people like brownish. Oh, okay. Angie said, YouTube, what is your chef hubby cooking? Girl, he was warming up food and he recooked it. And I kept on smelling some. He cooked a roast yesterday while I was gone. He cooked him a little roast, right? He ended up trying to reheat it. And he didn't let it cook all over again. I told him I kept on smelling some. And I kept on saying, he must be rewarming it. And he had forgot it. And I kept on, I'm thinking to myself, he just rewarming it. He didn't let it huh? That thing don't get hot. That's why rewarm it. Uh, we sometimes we eat different foods. We eat different food. I'm trying to watch my weight, trying to watch something, and he eat what he's something. He'll cook, honey. He cook what he wanted sometimes. I didn't, I was gone with the kid yesterday, so he didn't want to go. So he had to cook the roast by the time I got back, and he didn't recooked it. Okay. We've been having a good discussion, and I like that we can have a discussion. Everybody have their opinion, and I think we have learned a lot today. That's why I said good to know your history. Uh, Janine said they don't talk about the other lady that was on the bus. They don't talk about her because she was an unwed teenager named Claudette. Claudette. Okay, yeah. I have looked her up too. I was trying to find what he was talking about, but when I look it up, it don't say nothing about no it don't say nothing about concerning black people. I don't know. I don't know where he get that word from. He might have probably misspelled it or something. Okay. Oh, some people think it's sweet to call us thing. Yeah, but the kingdom of Cush in the ancient Egypt, southern Nile Valley. So you found what he was talking about? That's my first time hearing something like that. Exactly, Angie. Exactly. Call people by their name. Some may have said color because of melanism, which is pigment in your skin. Those with darker pigment color, they call color. Hmm. I use both. My niece and nephew are really both African and American. Oh, okay. I'm just a bit of this and that. So Angie, cause on your, I'm looking at your profile. So what is your nationality? If you don't mind me asking, are you? Cause I know you from another country. Though many may be confusing millennialism today with the word millennium. Okay. Hmm. Okay, GJ. Okay. You say I have too many countries in my blood. Lord, for real. I have too many countries in my blood. France, Italy, Ireland, English, Scottish, ooh, Canadian, American. You so you gotta live it all, huh? Okay. That's cool. So do y'all have any type of, because I know y'all didn't celebrate Thanksgiving. You said y'all celebrated Christmas. Do y'all have like a history day, like any type of day that y'all celebrate beside Christmas? Like any kind of, back in the day history. You know what I'm talking about? Do y'all have any kind of history? That for you too, Mom. Do y'all celebrate any type of history in y'all country? Like I said, I have a lot of followers that are not part of the United States. They come over. Sometimes, I have to I can't understand what they're saying, but then I hit the English part and I'm like, what are they saying? Sometimes they'll put it where I'm able to understand. Yes, soul food Sunday, yeah. When you really look at what all of those words entirely means, okay. But we had a good little dialogue today. I'm gonna be sharing more information, and I like to be knowing about my history. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know your history. It's good to know your history. Like I said, we was taught a lot of this in school. I have to admit, I wasn't paying attention to a lot of it. They told us about the World War history, the World War histories about, people were fighting in the wars. And I mean, our teachers used to ask a lot of this stuff about George Washington, Abraham Lincoln. It's just not all about the black history. It's about all history. We have been taught about all this stuff about in history in our classes in school. But what we paying attention though? I have to admit, I wasn't paying attention all the time, but I passed the class. My history teacher gives a my history teacher used to give a test every week. You hear me? I see him now. I be like, Mr. Dave, you was so hard. That was one class hard for me to pass, but I passed it. Uh, okay. The United Kingdom and Canada celebrate Black History Month. Oh, they do? Okay. See, like this, we learning something new. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that. We celebrate Scott's night and stuff, but it's the people, a bloodline responsibility to pass it along. And sadly, some don't pass it on. Okay. Okay. I learned very basic Black history when I got to college, and I learned more about Black history. That's good. Yeah, I learned some through school and then church. Cause like I said, we do programs and you know what, y'all? I was watching the movie Mary last night, and like I said, I'm just gonna speak on this. Mary, Jesus' mom. It's a lot of things I have read, and a lot of things I didn't even know what Mary had to endure before she had Jesus. I'm gonna talk about that movie one day. But I sat there and watched that movie last night, and I didn't know all of that, even though it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. She was not, she wasn't with Joseph. She did not, they did not have sexual. It's in the Bible, her and Joseph did not sleep together. They said Jesus was, in a word, they said Jesus was the one that pregnant her. Well, like, not Jesus, but God. She was pregnant by the Spirit. Because she was a virgin. She was a virgin. Um, Joseph and her never slept together. And when you go back and read the Bible and you have to understand some of this stuff, they never was together. But people didn't never understand, how did she have a baby? And you know what they said? With God, all things are possible. And that's what they told her. When she couldn't even figure out, when she couldn't even figure out how could this be? We're gonna have to talk about that on another day. But people didn't understand. How could she be pregnant? But it was all God done. And sometimes, y'all, we be wondering if things gonna happen for us, or we might sometimes doubt things. But I always say, with God, all things are possible. I always say that. When we got to stop doubting Him. We got to start believing and trusting that things will happen. Yeah, through God, all things are possible. And those are the words they told Mary. It was a spirit. We go no, that's another commentary. But I have enjoyed everybody tonight, and my message today, if you want to celebrate Black History Month, do so. Don't let nobody. Mary and Joseph slept together later after the birth of Jesus because they had children. Okay. Yeah, I was watching the movie last night, and she was a virgin. And that's when, a lot of people always say God is not real, but He is. He is real, y'all. But you got to believe that through Him all things are possible. Yeah, I was just sitting here last night watching it. And, like I said, I have read in the Bible that she was a virgin. And I have, that movie, it was on Netflix. It's called Mary. I don't know if y'all got Netflix, but y'all can check it out. And they was like just showing, how the devil was trying to get her. Lucifer was trying to get her. I'm gonna do a review on that movie. That's what I'm gonna do. But I liked it very much so. Yeah, she was a virgin. How you been doing living for Jesus? But anyway, you guys, but like I was saying about Black History Month, I'm gonna see what my poll's saying now. It's still 26% saying they want Black History Month to cancel. 74% saying they do not want it to cancel. So the 26 people have their opinions why they want Black History Month to cancel. So we respect the 26% of people that don't want Black History Month to exist. But the 74% that do, I'm one of them. I like sharing information about our history. You did. I got one coming up on Wednesday. I gotta go to my gastroenterologist. But like I was saying about Black History Month, Trump he did sign the proclamation for this year. Cause every president have to sign for for them to go on with the Black History. So he signed it, but there are people in his department saying they're not gonna celebrate. But like I said, let people do what they choose to do. They have their own beliefs, and you have your own beliefs. If you wanna, like me, I'm wearing the turbans. I'll be wearing a different one. Y'all might see this one. Y'all might see another one, but I do this every year. I'm wearing something. I'm either designing something in my shop for Black History, which I have free standard shipping if y'all want a Black History shirt. So, and I'll be sharing some information for educational entertainment purpose. And that's what this live was about, not to change nobody's mind about how they feel about things. This is commentary. And but I do believe in celebrating Black History Month. I mean, I'm sorry, the ones that don't. I like sharing about the invention of people who invented the peanuts, who invented things that we're still using today. I would need to know more why whoever wants to cancel Black History Month, because the room is not saying entirely what I'm seeing in the news about this all today. I don't know why they want to do it, GJ. It's just, see, I read somewhere that one of the departments saying all lives does matter. I guess they're saying, why are they just recognizing Black history when all lives does matter? I mean, which all our lives does matter, but they signed this in 1976. They put this into office in 1976 that Black History Month be recognized in February. We don't want them to celebrate. I like it when you ask someone to do something for you. Okay, she said, we don't want them to celebrate. It's like when you ask someone to do something for you, if they do it, act like they don't want to do it, then you wish they had done it. That's true. And then too, they'll do it and then they'll complain. Why do something for someone if it wasn't in your heart? You see what I'm saying? If it's not in your heart, don't do it. Then you won't have nothing to complain about. You know? Because that's what a lot of people do. They feel like if they did this for you, you owe them something. Or I shouldn't have bought that for you. I'm like this, y'all. If you do something for me, please do it from your heart. Like when I got those cash out for my birthday, I don't really ask people. Y'all see I go live. You might see my cash out floating in the chat. But do I even say, could y'all give me something, or would y'all? Oh, that's what I'm eating. My sandwich I'm eating. You throw it away? No. Oh. Uh, I don't really just come out and say Lion Pride, send me a cash out. Or Mona, send me a cash out. I feel like if it's in your heart to do so, you'll do it. Or if you want to. I mean, we work hard as creators over here. And if you think I deserve something, give it to me. But don't never have to tell me you did something for me. You know what I'm saying? I never want nobody to say, I gave you a super chat and look how she doing me. I don't never want nobody to say what they have gave me. If it's not in your heart, don't do it. Okay? And so when I got some cash out for my birthday, I mean, I was like, maybe they'll give me something, maybe they won't. But I don't, if it's in your heart, but if you think I deserve it, yeah. That's just me. But this channel does need things, and then I put my time in on this channel, but I do it because this is what I choose to do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, of course, we as creators, yes, every now and then we might want us a nice cup of coffee or super chat every now and then. Because when I was monetized, I wasn't asking people; they would give it to me, you know, because that's what they wanted to do. Like the membership or anything that's connected to my channel. If you choose to do something, do it from the heart. Because I know times are hard. Times are hard. Times are. Some people are not fortunate enough to give and have like others. Uh, GJ said, focus from news source. Okay, GJ is giving us the recent update from about the Black History because when I look it up, it's taking me about 2 days ago. Focus from news source. Trump is removing pride, not Black History Month. Why is he removing that? That's right. All lives should matter, exactly. All of some don't get a chance at traffic stops wearing a hoodie. You're right, or doing something suspicious like breathing. That's true. Again, I'll leave the link in the comments. Okay. Okay. Mona, they understand, but they act like they don't. And that's true. But I'm about to wrap this up. Anybody else got a live going up tonight that's in the chat? We like to try to, I like to try to at this time. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? At this time, anybody did anything today or they want anybody to see? I know we've been doing our side dish today. Shout out to Miss Key Kitchen and More. Shout out to Sassy. Shout out to Frank G. I know Lion Pride was live earlier. Y'all want to check her live out. She does her walking mostly every afternoon. She be walking and sharing encouraging words. Who else was in here? Any other creators in here that y'all want to check out? Angie, she put out her little shorts. She's working on her channel, but at her own pace, and I don't blame, we'll just be there to support you when you're ready to put out what you want to put out. I'm trying to recognize all the YouTube creators that came in today. Live with Jesus, she doesn't have a channel, but she does support. I met her, Mona, GJ. All of them come from Grandma Lynn. Shout out to Grandma Lynn for sending me all over here. And I appreciate y'all so much for still supporting me. Um, Mona, I think I met Mona somewhere else, but she been with me for a while. Lion Pride would been with me for a while. Also, Frank, Miss Key. Those are some of my day ones, troopers, Georgia troopers. So they've been with me for a while. Kenneth, I think I met Kenneth last year. I'm thankful for the people that does support me. Like I said, it's good to have people that like what some of the things that you talk about and they like, and I like for others to share their opinions. Over here, we're all about uplifting, not tearing down. My motto over here, if I can't lift you up, I will not tear you down. And I will continue to keep sharing and keeping myself educated and motivated along with others. I guarantee you some of the stuff I talk about, You go to Lion Pride, she gonna still encourage you also too. She share words. She's all about wellness also too. So and Miss Key, she does her cooking, but she's also about uplifting others also. And Grandma Lynn, she's a sweetheart. If she ain't cooking, she's out there walking. And all of us have a lot to offer on our channels. From positivity to uplifting to cooking to wellness. We do a little of it all. Yeah. I'll be paying attention to the news, Lion Pride. Let's walk and talk. Yeah. JJ, he's big toted, hateful, and racist. That's exactly what he's doing. Oh, okay. What y'all talking about? Oh, y'all talking about the reason he's signing the thing for the pride. That might not be the reason why he's doing it. Okay. Oh, they talk about why Trump signing the bill or whatever he's doing. It's good to see you, Kenneth. Kenneth is also a good supporter. He's a very good supporter. He always participating. If I have something going on over here, he willing to participate. He just be scared to get on the panel. And tomorrow is Testimony Tuesday, y'all. Y'all know on Testimony Tuesday, I like to do panels on Tuesday. If anybody want to come up and share some things they've been doing, if they want to share some of their accomplishments, or they want to share anything that they're overcoming, I have the panel where you can come up and share. No one be judged. I like to try to share and inspire, lift others up. Somebody might be dealing with depression. Someone might be like a lady came on my channel last Tuesday. She shared where she was raped by, I think she said about 3 people. Did y'all remember? Was y'all was in the chat last week when the lady spoke on when she was raped 3 times, or she was raped by a gang or something like that? But a lot of people share a lot on my channel, and they have been through a lot. And like I tell them, don't no one in my chat, far as I know, judge no one for what they've been going through, because those tables can turn. I have had people. I had a lady come on here telling me about she got AIDS. I have talked to a lot of people, y'all. I have talked to a lot of people. A lot of people have shared. A lady, y'all probably know her. She have shared when she was addicted to drugs and things like that, And we over here to uplift anybody that have been through anything, that are still struggling with things. And I always, thank you. I always give people the floor to talk about what God have brought them through. And that give people motivation to either get the help they need or talk to someone. My purpose of those testimonies and things that we share, to let people know that you're not alone out here. That someone out there is dealing with anxiety, that can't get a grip. I was there, but I still have an anxiety disorder, but I have came a long way. Me and Angie were having a good conversation the other night. My granddaughter was in there. My grandma be having a heart attack. She think when I have a panic attack, it be a heart attack, because the way how what my body be going through. But I don't like for them to see me in that way, because I know they don't really understand what I be going through. But I have to say God is with me every step of the way. I've been doing good we ain't been in this year but 2 months, almost 2. The month just came in. I did good last month. The last past 6-7 months, I've been having things under control. I had to start letting things go, y'all. Cause when I'm like this, I love hard. I be wanting everybody to be okay. That's just how I am. And sometimes I neglect myself trying to help others. So I start saying, I got to see about me. I gotta let go and let God. And so I feel good about where I'm at in my life right now. There's some things that I'm still praying and asking God to keep me encouraged, and I keep myself motivated. I really do. And that's what it's all about over here with me. Uh, that GJ, okay. I'm reading what it. I do believe, as Angie said, as for sport, restaurant, and things like that. But I know, okay, I missed what y'all was talking about. What y'all was talking about? Okay. Mona said Andrew Trump don't need to worry about me in sports, trashing me, and I'm the one to fake. Oh, vulnerable girl, y'all. Otherwise, otherwise, who faking injuries to get to the catering. Go! Mona, you stop. Somebody she'll fake an injury to get to the catering table. Oh, live prize at GJ. 3, thanks. I think you do. I believe as answers me. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and that part that the rumors is not saying we must pay attention to the news wisely. Okay. Okay, guys. Y'all all right? I agree with everything y'all saying 100%. You know, like I said, he's the president. He putting out those orders. And like Miss Key was saying too, I mean, people voted for him and he laying out his plans and this and that. But don't mess with these people Medicaid and fixed income and their ways of living. You know, don't do that, Trump. Don't mess with people's income, their Medicaid. Because a lot of people getting Medicaid, getting insurance now that wasn't able to get insurance years ago. I'm one of them. Because when I first got sick, when I lost my job, when I first got sick, I didn't have no insurance. I was sick. And then I didn't have a job. One for that man and hitting them pants in there. And God and my family, I don't know how I was going to make it. But with him, y'all hear me? He ready to eat now, y'all. Y'all hear them pants in there, don't you? With him, my family, my children, and getting things, I had to fight for what was mine. I had to fight for my coins. I worked for that money. So I had to fight. I had to get lawyers and everything to get my income that I got now. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Right? He removed a $2. Yeah. Because before I was able to get the insurance I got now, you know, because I have chronic pain. Good night. I'm finna go to, girl. I'm finna go to. I thank you for hanging in here with me, Angie. You said good night and everyone, God bless. All prayers for our children. Amen. But I'm going to tell y'all about this. Before I was able to get, and I still can't get the full Medicaid because of my age. I'm able to get so much because I still have to pay co-pays. But I have a chronic illness, right? And some of my medication was running me like $4,000, and I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford that medicine for authorizing pain. I was have to give myself a shot every 2 weeks. Every 14 days, I supposed to be giving myself a shot. But I couldn't do it because I couldn't afford the medication. I told them people I can't pay for that. But once I was able to get the insurance and the health care, I only had to pay $5 for copay. That was back then. But it really wasn't helping me because what I deal with is chronic. But I'm just saying what they wanted me to pay. But I was glad I was God opened the doors where I don't have to pay a lot for my medication now. I thank God for that. But I have enjoyed everybody, but I appreciate everybody for the thumbs up. I was able to get 15 mics tonight. Like my little granddaughter, okay. She's not here to boost y'all up, but thank y'all. I guess my conversation today was pretty good. But I will continue to keep sharing some more about Black History Month. And if you want to share anything about it, do so. It's good to know your history. Yes, the children are our future. Our government over here needs to realize that grown people need to make it to amen. Putting a burden on adults will burden the children. Girl, you better say it. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Don't forget to check out Lion's Pride. She does a walk and talk. She even be able to cooking too now. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. All the YouTube creators that came in today, shout out to my troopers. Miss Kim Kitchen and More, Frank G. Who else came in here that got a channel that was in here? GJ, I think GJ have a channel. Yeah, GJ got a channel. Y'all check out his channel. Angie, she's working on hers, but she'll post some shorts. She got some good shorts over there. I told her she doing good to being just started. Y'all just make sure we got Kenneth. He's one of my good supporters over here. So y'all make sure y'all check everybody out. On that note, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, tomorrow, Testimony Tuesday. Anybody want to come up and share some things that they're overcoming? Angie, you want to come up tomorrow? You want to be a guest tomorrow? Anybody want to be a guest and share some things? I think Angie's scared to come on panel. Some of y'all be scared to come on panel. Y'all don't have to show your face. Just show your avatar. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, guess what? I'm 140 from getting my membership back. 1,000 from getting back monetized. So, whew, I'm about to see once I get to that 1,000, y'all, I can start seeing the light of the tunnel. I know once I reach 1,000, I'm almost there, but they said once I get down to 180 more, my membership will start back over. And I just got to get 1,000 more watch hours. Y'all know I've been working hard. What time Testimony Tuesday gonna be? I hate to give you a time, but it'll be, I'll probably do it kind of early. You gonna come up, Living for Jesus, and share your testimony. Living for Jesus, she also have shared some things over here about her. And let me tell y'all, she ain't said it, but she voted for Trump. And I told her when me and her were talking about Trump one day, I told her I respect why she's voted for Trump. People had their reason why they voted for Trump. And me and her had a conversation one night, and she was talking about why she will vote for Trump. And I respected her for telling me why she voted for him. And over here, we don't judge people for who they voted for. Okay, Living for Jesus. I'm gonna try to do it. Let me see. I know I gotta do my side dish. I normally go live by 6 now. I've been going live at 6 because I be if I have any kind of appointments, I try to get all that done during the day. It'll probably be by 6. Are you able to come in? Okay. Are you able to come on by 6, Living for Jesus? Living for Jesus, I like when she be talking, she's straight up. And I just like her conversations we be having. You'll try your best, but if I could come on before then, I'm trying to see what all I got to do in the morning. I know I got an appointment Wednesday, but I'll let you know. It might be before 6, because I know you have your children, you have to have their dinner ready, and your husband, things like that. Okay, but if I could come on before then, You'll see you will see the live. Thank you, GJ, for looking up the information for me. I appreciate you for that. All right, guys. Y'all have a good night. I love each and every one of y'all. And I always end my lives like stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay prayed up. Please stay prayed up, y'all, because the devil is busy. You know, there's one thing I like about my chat. We can have an open, like I'm talking, but y'all will state y'all opinions in the chat. And if anybody didn't disagree with some, it was no love lost nowhere. Because we respect others over here. We respect people's opinion. Thank you. You have a good night too. And we're gonna do a testimony too. I'm gonna try my best to go early. I'm gonna try my best to go early. And then, anybody wanna come up and share some things that they have overcome or still trying to overcome, if you have the courage to come on the panel will be welcome for you. On that note, I'll see y'all on the next go round. Bye bye. Bye bye.